Hey guys, how are you all doing today? George and I thought we would come into his nursery and do a video of me organising his drawers today because he's grown out of his newborn clothes, so I figured it's time to organise them. I've moved all of his newborn stuff out and it's time for me to crack on, and basically these drawers here are like all of his toiletries and like his nappy stuff and like bathing things and all that kind of stuff, and then these ones are his clothes. So we're going to start off with these drawers and go through his bathing stuff, and then we're going to move on to his clothes in a minute, and I'll show you how I'll organise all of his drawers and all that kind of stuff. But first, let me pop him into his crib because he's due a little nap, and then let's crack on. Okay guys, so let's crack on and start with his bathing things because I have been kindly sent some stuff from Burts UK, and I'm so excited to say that this part of the video is sponsored by them, and we have been trying out some of their products on George in the bath and then also sort of at night time in our like nightly routine and changing his nappy and things like that as well. One of the amazing things about Burts is on average they're like 98% natural in everything that they use, plus with TerraCycle, the system they use, everything is recyclable, so all of their packaging is all recyclable, which is a massive bonus for me, to be honest. It turns out George doesn't want to go to sleep just yet, so I'm going to feature him in this part of the video. So like I said, George has suffered slightly with a couple of skin irritation issues in the past, but with the Burts Bees stuff that I've been using, I've been so impressed that everything is so natural and safe, and I can never say this word, dermatologically tested, I think is how you say it. Isn't it? Is mummy silly? Is mummy silly? And also the fact that it's pediatrically tested and everything as well. I've always really wanted to try the Burts Bees product, and now that I've been able to order them straight from the Burts Bees UK website that is just launched basically, so you can order it direct from their own website, the UK version, rather than having to go through like third-party companies, which is amazing. Basically that's the best place you can find all of their products and get the best deals and things like that. I also wanted to share with you guys that I've got a 15% discount code for Burts Bees products, and I'll pop that on the screen here now and down in the description box below as always. I'm going to run through a couple of the products now and my favourite parts about them, how I like to use them with George, but also how I organise them in these drawers just here. So as we've been talking about the Burts Bees products, let's start off with his bathing drawer. So as you can see, we've got here all of his Burts Bees products, a few little face cloths and like flannelly type things. These are actually just muslin squares that we lay over him in the bath. His bath towel, one of his bath towels, a couple of baby sponges and some baby safe earbuds. But let's talk about these bits first. So this is the bubble bath that we use. This smells absolutely incredible. Honestly, I absolutely love this stuff. Got the baby shampoo, some lotion for at night times, and then also some baby oil. Then we've obviously got his nappy stuff, which is amazing. It smells so nice for nappy ointment. It is so nice. And then this is actually for me. This is the hand cream. It's so luxurious. I love this stuff. And obviously because we're washing our hands a lot more, and when you are changing nappies 6 or 7 or 8 times a day sometimes, you need a lot of hand washes and a lot of hand cream to make sure that your hands are not literally dry as hell and cracking up. So yeah, I love this stuff. Such an essential for a mum, I swear to God. So although it is really tough for me to narrow it down to what my favourite product is in this entire Burts Bees baby range, I would have to say my favourite is the baby oil, and the reason for that is not only is this 100% natural, so no synthetic fragrances at all, it actually smells amazing. It smells like apricots and I just love it. Like so I use it in the bath with George. I use a couple of drops in the bath, but I also really like to use this like by rubbing it on his feet at night after the bath, or even if he's not having a bath, maybe just rubbing it on his feet. Not only because babies are prone to having dry skin around their ankles and their feet, and George is definitely no exception to that rule, but this is, like I said, smells amazing, like apricots, and that sleep cue of the smell of apricots, he now knows it's associated with going to bed at night, and therefore when he smells that he gets a little bit more tired. He knows it's time to like wind down a little bit, and this along with a few other things that we do in the evenings is perfect for making sure that he's ready for bed, and I just love this product. 100% natural. Definitely use the discount code and try and check out the Burts Bees range, guys, on burtsbees.co.uk. And thank you again to Burts Bees for sponsoring this part of the video. I'm now going to move on to the rest of the drawers and show you how I like to organise them, and probably actually organise them a little bit better than they currently are. Okay, so this drawer isn't actually too bad. It is George's sort of changing drawer and I guess healthcare stuff. However, you will see that we are running low on nappies, so I'll have to restock that. These are actually the last of the size 1 nappies that we have, and we will be changing them over to size 2 nappies very, very soon. So I'll do that in this video as well. So yeah, this is pretty much everything that we use for changing him. These are the wipes that we use on George. They're the Aldi Mamiya 100% biodegradable baby wipes, and they are 99.4% water, so they're exactly like the water wipes but not branded. So water wipes, I believe, are £2 a packet on average, and these are 64p or less if you're in like different regions and stuff. So I would definitely check these out, guys. They are plastic free, you know, they can biodegrade, and it's just better for the environment and cheaper for your wallet, do you know what I mean? So you can see that we've stocked up on ours, but I don't really need to organise anything there. Then we just come down, we've got a couple of Nappy Sacks. So this is the Burts Bees stuff that I was using earlier, and I've been using for the last week or so, and I'm loving it, so I'm probably going to pop that in here just so that it's easy access for when I need it, when I'm changing George's nappy. This is probably where it needs a little bit of a tidy and a restock, so I'm just going to crack on and do that now. I've obviously already shown you in this drawer, so I won't go through that one again, but loving this life. This is such a good drawer. This is like my favourite drawer of this entire set. Then going into this one, this is actually empty, but I need to put some stuff in here. Okay, so now that I've organised all through these drawers, let me show you what the finished product is. So this is the initial drawer on the dresser. So we've got all of his wipes. I've showed you these ones already. We've got a roll of tissue roll just in case you have any like spillages on the top or anything like that. Some Nappy Sacks, and also his Burts Bees nappy ointment, which he absolutely loves. This smells insane for nappy ointment, I kid you not. So nice, and it works really, really well. It's so gentle on George's skin, so I love that. And then we've also got some bin bags as well. Then we just have all of his nappies, which are all now size 2, which makes me quite sad. But these are the Pampers ones that I showed you earlier, and yeah, we're just going to see how we get on with these. I'm sure they will be absolutely fine. They've got the yellow strip in it, so when that turns blue, you know that it is wet, obviously. I think most nappies have that now, but I just found that so helpful. And then at the back here, we just have a little compartment with all of his like sort of healthcare stuff. So we've got the Tommy Tippy healthcare kit, which I'll just open now. So this is just what's inside the healthcare kit. So we've got a comb, a baby brush, some nail clippers for babies, toothbrush, nail file, a thermometer, some scissors, and also a nasal aspirator, which we have actually used because George was feeling a little bit unwell, and we used it on him, and it was actually like really easy. So yeah, we have all of that stuff in the healthcare kit. Then just in here we've got a few other bits that we haven't used loads of it, but we've used this actually. This is Infocol, which helps with colic. So this is for colicky babies. It helps with colic. You just give them a little bit just before each feed, and yeah, it works perfectly. It tastes like orange apparently, and he seems to really like it. So that is what we used on him when he was having a little bit of like a tummy ache basically. And then we also have his Tommy Tippy thermometer. These like the no touch thermometer that you scan on his forehead. We have a few other bits. We've got some Albus oil. We haven't actually used that yet. That is for children though. I don't think George is old enough to use it just yet. think it says on here use it from 3 months, so we haven't used that yet, but if he has got another cold or something like that, we probably would use that. And we've also got some Cowpole. Again, we wouldn't use that until he's at least a couple of months old. And then we've just got some other bits in here. I think some sun cream, SPF 50, and I think that's another bit of sun cream, but obviously it's not summer anymore, but that'll come in handy for next summer. And then we've also just got a spare baby nail clippers just in case. Next up is his bathing drawer that I've shown you guys already. All of his bits and bobs here, including all the Burts products. I am absolutely obsessed with these guys. You know that I absolutely love them. I cannot wait to give George a bath later on today and use them. I'll pop the discount code on the screen just one more time for you guys if you did want to check out the Burts website and buy a few little bits. Next drawer is this one. So this is his sleeping drawer. So basically here we have all of his swaddle blankets all in here, all wrapped up. Then we just have some sleeping bags. He's actually a little bit too small for at the moment. So these are sleeping bags for when he's old enough and big enough, but they basically are put in order of size. So the smallest one is at the top and then the largest one is at the bottom. And we also have this thermometer that we just thought we would have in his nursery when he actually sleeps in here. So yeah, that is everything in his sleeping drawer. Next we have some spare nappies. Basically, you saw me restock this earlier, so like I said before, we probably will be using the Mamiya newborn nappies. These are the size 2 ones because we've grown out of size 1, but we have been gifted a few things from friends in that, so yeah, we'll be trying a few other ones out, and if we get on with these ones better, for example, then we'll be using those. But for now, we've got the Pampers ones in here, loads of spares in there, and that's pretty much everything for this set of drawers, guys. I think that will do me for today, guys, because I have done all of his toiletries, his nappy stuff, everything that was in these drawers I've done, and I'm going to leave the clothes for another day. That will probably be the next video on my channel, part 2 of organising my baby's drawers. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see part 2 of organising my baby's drawers. However, I will have to love you and leave you. See you in the next video, guys. Don't forget to give me a follow over on Instagram as well, because I will be doing a lot more content over there in the next few weeks. So yeah, stay tuned and all that jazz. I love you lot. Bye.